Hey guys, it's Laura. So in this video, you're gonna see and notice something new. I finally caved in. Well, I finally have the finances to be able to afford a brand new camera. So there were a few videos before where it's really good quality because I was borrowing my mom's Sony. I don't know what her model was, but it's pretty similar to mine, and I think mine is brand new. I think it's the Sony A5000, the mirrorless one. So I'm looking at myself where it's like it flips up, so you know when you're taking selfies and you're making videos like this, then you can see yourself. And yeah, so okay, anyways. Yeah, so new camera, new hair as well. It's all ashy. So first I had a haircut last Friday, so today's Friday, so last Friday I had a haircut by my usual guy. I love him. His name is Chris, and he works at the Fiorio salon at Square One Mall. So if you're in Mississauga, I highly recommend that you go to Fiorio and book an appointment with Chris. I'm not affiliated with that company. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I've just been going to Chris for a while now. And I don't work for them. They're not paying me to, you know, like promote and or mention them here on YouTube. So yeah, that's it for the haircut. And then the other day I wanted to color my hair because I felt like this whole bit right here was like black, and then everything else down here was like a pretty brown, you know, dimensional brown and blonde. So I went to T's Hair Lounge on Queen Street, so pretty much like downtown Streetsville here in Mississauga, and I had Helene color my hair. So I had a pretty kind of like anxiety. I had a little bit of an anxiety attack because I thought this whole entire time I wanted to have like a blonde ombre, but the way she did it was like okay, so she bleached this whole bit and blended it all the way up because I wanted her to like color this part, right? I didn't have a base color, pretty much just all just bleach and tone, that's it. So she took some sections, well, I think all of them. I didn't see because there wasn't a mirror in front of me. I was facing like their bar area where they're mixing all of their stuff. So she bleached all of this. This part still has some orange, a little bit of orange there, because of the previous box dyes, but my hair definitely, you know, feels so much better now that I had a haircut from Chris. So I didn't have my haircut again. I just went there for a bleach and a tone. So initially the toner that she put was too light. I had a little bit of an anxiety attack, like everything was like a yellow blonde, and then this was pretty much like my scalp, which is like a really dark brown black color, you know, pretty much like a level 1 or 2. And then everything else was like, whoa, like blonde, like white, like it wasn't good. So me and Helene agreed to, like, you know, tone it down, make it like a shade darker, and I was glad it turned out to be like this. So it's a really ashy, I don't know, it's just pretty much an ash color, and it's gonna wash out. It's gonna wash out within like, I don't know, 2-3 washes, and then it will turn like an ashy blonde. So it's gonna change over time. Now in this video I also want to tell you about something new. This is the Diva cup. Let me just sanitize my hands first before I handle this, just to make sure, because I did eat a little something before I filmed this video. So yeah, I haven't filmed because I was just like, I didn't feel like, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it, and it wasn't looking good on my iPhone 6s. So, you know, I thought I'd buy a camera finally. So now here it is. Here we go, the Diva wash. This is the Diva wash, and this is the Diva cup. It's inside the bag. So the Diva wash, you need that to wash the Diva cup. And what is the Diva cup, you might ask? It is actually what you use to catch all your menstrual blood in there. So I'm just warning you from here on out, I'm gonna be really transparent with you guys, just like I've always been this whole entire time. Like, I'm gonna be honest, and it's gonna be really graphic. I'm not gonna show you any images, but it's really, really TMI, and it might gross some of you out, but I don't care. We're all women. Even if you're a guy and you're watching this, good for you. It's a great learning tool, okay? So anyways, this is the Diva cup, and it's 100% silicone. There's no dyes, there's no other ingredients that might harm you, you know, like latex. A lot of people are allergic to latex. I don't know, it's pretty much 100% silicone. So if a woman who gets breast implants in her body and she goes and lives her whole entire life with them in her without harming her, then we women can have this little thing that, you know, 12 hours at a time. That's what it says on the box. I don't have the box anymore, I threw it away. So I found this at Shoppers Drug Mart. I couldn't find it at Walmart or any other store. I found it at Shoppers Drug Mart. It comes in 2 sizes. I am in the size 1, which is the smaller one, in a pink box. So if you're like below 40 years old and you've never had kids, get the size 1. Size 2 is for women who are over 40 and have had kids. Even though you had your kid via C-section, you still have to go with size number 2. So this, in the long run, will save you a lot of money, and it's gonna save the environment as well, because you're not continuously purchasing tampons and pads, and then you have to keep going to the bathroom, do your business, and changing your tampons and pads every freaking hour. And you're always worrying, you know, like in the back of your head that, okay, I need to go and change. I need to go and change. I need to go and change. And, you know, tampons, the string gets like all leaky, and then you go and take a piss, and the string gets pissy, and then you end up having piss in your underwear. So you need to wear a panty liner on top of that. And if you wear pads, even though the super maxi ones, they tend to still kind of move, and it gets squished even though it has wings. I find that the ends and the corners get, you know, stained with my own blood, and so my favorite underwear is now destroyed. So yeah, and this, I swear to you, if you put it in properly and you know how to take care of yourself at your Diva cup, you will be very, very happy, and you will have this for you will enjoy having this your whole entire life. Now, you don't need to go and get the exact same one. Try it first, because I know some women out there do not want to use this. They prefer another brand, in another shape, in another size. I don't know if the other ones are also made out of silicone. I don't know. I've never heard, like, you know, look into other brands. I only have this one. I only care about the Diva cup, and this is the only one that I've used the whole entire time. So I was lucky enough to get it from the get-go, because I did watch like a ton of videos here on YouTube, and I followed all the instructions to a T. So like, let's say it's your first time, you get home and you know your period is gonna come within like the next day or 2. So first of all, wash your hands and wash your Diva cup with the Diva wash. This costs $40 Canadian. This costs $10 Canadian. But I'm telling you, in the long run, imagine having this, the exact same Diva cup, for the next 3 to 4 years. And I know there are some women out there who has had the exact same Diva cup for, I don't know, 8 to 10 years. As long as you know how to take care of it and sanitize it every after your end of your cycle. So anyway, or sterilize it, you know, you boil it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there at the end. So wash your hands, wash your Diva cup, go to the bathroom. I would say pop a squat on the floor, totally bottomless. Okay, relax, don't be scared, because when you're nervous, when you're anxious, when you're worried, it's like you're just gonna have a hard time you're gonna end up sweating, you're gonna be in there forever. The only fold that I'm gonna show you is this, which is the 7-fold, I think. And then you put it in there, okay? Make sure, sorry, spit. Make sure you relax. And then once it's in there, you can feel like a little suction going on, but you have to make sure that it's properly inserted, like all the way up to the entrance of your cervix, because your cervix is supposed to go here, because that's where all the blood and the goo and everything comes out. So you don't want the entrance of your cervix to be like hanging around here, because then you're gonna have leaks, and that defeats the whole purpose of having this inside of you. So once it's in there, put your finger inside and, you know, run it around the Diva cup to make sure that your cervix, everything is, you know, in place. And then you're not gonna feel anything. It's awesome. It did stick a little bit out of me. Like, I was walking down to the bus stop and I'm like, oh, I can kind of feel it, and I start to worry that, oh my god, I feel like it's falling off or like I'm leaking. But I would go the whole entire day, get home, and I keep checking my underwear, and there's like no blood at all. It's amazing. So yeah, now removing it. Again, the only time I put in remove is when I get home, because I have like a really light flow. Like, the most blood that I've lost is like all the way up to here, and that's it. So again, Papa Squat, this is where it gets disgusting, because you're gonna take it out and all your goo and all your blood is gonna be in there. Papa Squat, totally bottomless, okay, down on the floor. And okay, a lot of women here tell you to like squeeze your vaginal walls, and I did that and it didn't do anything for me. So what I did was I actually squeezed my anal wall like you're pooping. And when I did that, this went down like easy. And what you do is you squeeze this and pull it out. It's kind of tricky because like it's pretty big. Like the material of the Diva cup is pretty, you know, like thick. But it's okay, it's a weird sensation, but then you get used to it like right after a few times, and you see there's gonna be like a string of goo and blood in there, and then I just empty it in the sink, and then I take my Diva wash with water and take it all the way up to here, and then, you know, just scrub it with my hands, and then I fill it with water again all the way up to here, because there are holes. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, it's not, I can't see it, it's not focusing, but there are holes right here, and you need to clean those up too. So fill it up with water all the way to the top, take your palm, do this, and then squeeze it, so then all the water in the Diva wash will come out of the holes, and then rinse it thoroughly, and then, you know, put it back in again, and that's it. Now what if you are out and about in public and you have a heavy flow? I would suggest bringing baby wipes or feminine, you know, wipes with you. This is gonna be really awkward, like doing it in the public. So whatever it is that I told you, that's how you would do it in public, but you're gonna need some wipes because there's no sink in the stall. So yeah, I know you're smart. You can figure this out. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about handling this in public. Now, having this has made my life so much easier. Like, I'm not thinking about changing my tampon or like looking at the stain in my underwear. Like, you can go and travel without having to like bring a box and a bunch of like pads with you. You can do anything, like even swim. Like, who wants to swim in pads? Who wants to swim with their tampon and the string is gonna be hanging out of your bikini? Like, you know, it's kind of restrictive. Like, having a period while wearing those things is kind of restricting you from living your life to the fullest, you know what I mean? Like, you can't do extreme sports or like climb cliffs and, you know, be out in the wilderness for a long time because I have my period, I gotta, you know, like change my thing, you know, every hour. No, forget about it. You can do whatever the frig you want while this is inside because it's secure. It will never ever just like pop out of you, you know, as long as you know, like I said, you know how to take care of yourself, keep yourself clean, your hands clean, your Diva cup clean, and what else did I say? Yeah, you just, that's it, I guess. Yeah, don't do anything stupid. I know you won't. Yeah. So like, let's say it's at the end of your cycle. What I do is I boil some water. I have a glove. I have a bowl here just for the Diva cup. So I boil some water. I put my Diva cup in there. I put a little bit of rubbing alcohol, like nobody does it, but I do, just so you know, like it's clean. And then, you know, I just leave it there to like simmer for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then, you know, like I take it out, pat it with like a clean towel, and then I put it back in there. And I'm actually excited to use this again, you know, like who's excited for their period? Like nobody says that. I am, because I get to use my Diva cup all over again. So it really is excuse me, it really is a really good investment, a great investment. It's a smart investment, it's environmentally friendly, and it's also good on your wallet. And you can go and buy more makeup and clothes and shoes and other things. So yeah, that's all that I can say about the Diva cup, and I hope you guys like this video. And I know I talk a lot, I'm sorry. Please like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope, you know, this helps some of you guys. I highly recommend. I convince you guys to do it. I have a friend at work. She's a much more mature lady than me, and I showed her the picture of the Diva cup and I was telling her all about it, and all she told me was like, ew, no. And I'm like, well, you haven't tried it. As for me, I've been a skeptic for a really long time. The first time I saw the Diva cup was like 2 or 3 years ago, and it was in a sex shop, you know. So, and I remember talking to the sales lady there, and she told me that it is awesome, like millions of women out there have converted and started using the Diva cup, and they love it, obviously. And I was such a skeptic, like, you know, my eyes rolled all the way back to my skull, and I'm like, no, like, what if it like spills? What if it just like falls off, you know? And then I posted a picture on my Instagram at Laura Tina Pay, and a couple of my girlfriends messaged me there. One of them texted me and told me how awesome it is, and they're right, and I'm so happy. And I'm this is so funny, I can't wait until I get to use my Diva cup again. I'm such a nerd. Okay, yeah, that's it. I talked too much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's anything else that I haven't said here, or if you have any other questions, just leave your comments down below, and I'll talk to you later.